Hello, boys and girls. Today our topic is Kyiv science. The aim of the lesson is to share the information about Kyiv, its history, to train the oral speech, listening, and reading skills. Have you ever been to Kyiv? Do you know any places of interest there? Do you know anything about its history? I offer you to watch the video about our wonderful capital. You will see its sights and picturesque views. Warm up and ask. Listen to the sentences and decide if they are true or false. Kyiv is the capital of Ukraine. Kiev is situated on the banks of the river Dniester. It was founded by Prince Volodymyr. Christianity was introduced in Kiev Rus when Yaroslav the Wise reigned. Kiev is a political, commercial, and cultural center of our country. There isn't much industry in our capital. Kiev is rich in historical sites. Khrushchev is very long street. Kiev is proud of its museums, art galleries, and theaters. There are no large parks in Kiev. A birch is the symbol of Kiev. The streets of Kiev are wide and nice. There is no underground in Kiev. Check yourself, please. Listen to Anne's composition about Kiev and complete the sentences. Kiev is the capital of Ukraine. It's one of the oldest cities of Europe. It is situated on the picturesque banks of the Dnieper River. The population of Kiev is about 3 million. Kiev is a large political, industrial, and cultural center. Kiev is the seat of the higher body of state power of Ukraine, the Verkhovna Rada. Kiev is scientific center. The Academy of Science of Ukraine is here. Kiev's cultural life is rich and varied. There are many theaters, museums, exhibitions in Kiev. Kiev's theaters are well known. The famous National Opera and Ballet Theatre and other theaters are greatly appreciated by the Kievites and the guests of the city. The most important educational institutions of Ukraine are in Kiev. The National Ukrainian University, named after Shevchenko, is in the center of the capital. Kiev is famous for its monuments. The monument to Prince Volodymyr in the picturesque park of the Dnieper Hills has become a symbol of the ancient city. Kiev is the hero city. In the Park of Immortal Glory there is an obelisk in honor of those who fell in the battles of the Second World War. A lot of tourists come to Kiev. The central street of the capital is Khrushchev. There are many fine buildings in Khrushchev. Kiev is especially beautiful in spring, when the famous Kiev chestnut trees, the symbol of the city, are in blossom. So check yourself, please. Complete the text with the words. You have 7 minutes. Check yourself, please. Listen and repeat the names of places of interest in Kiev. Khrushchev, Independence Square, Київ-Печерська лавра, Saint Sophia's Cathedral, The House with Chimeras, Андріївський узвіз? The Golden Gate. Шевченко Opera and Ballet Theatre. Match the parts of word combinations describing Kiev sites. You have 4 minutes. Check yourself, please. Do you know where these objects are situated? They are located in one of the oldest districts of Kiev, in Podil. We are going to work with text about Podil. And before we start our work, we need to learn some new words. Look at new vocabulary, please. Джевел – коштовність. Occupation – рід занять. Inhabitants – мешканці. Market – ринок. Merchants – торговці, купці. Trade fairs – ярмарок. Match the words with their definitions. You have 3 minutes. Check yourself, please. And now listen to the text and say what these dates stand for. Podil. The jewel of Kiev is Podil. The word literally means the place in the valley. Craftsmen and fishermen used to live there. Fishing was one of the most important occupations of the inhabitants. The craftsmen produced different goods for sale. Kontraktova Square has become the marketplace since 1798. Merchants from all parts of the country visited the trade fairs there. For the needs of customers, the merchant's yard was put up. There were 50 stores in it with various goods and products. Podil was settled at the foot of the hills covered with forests. Thus the houses were mostly made of wood. That caused a great fire in 1811, and the whole district was destroyed. A wind was blowing from the river, and it blew flames from house to house, so all the wooden buildings were burnt down. People loved their native Podil very much, and rebuilt the district after the fire. It became even more beautiful. Unfortunately, the original building of Merchant Yard didn't survive either, so a new building of the same look was built. Next to the Merchant Yard, there is the Fontaine Samson. It was designed in 1749 by the Ukrainian architect Ivan Grigorovich Barsky. There are many legends about the fountain, one of which says that the person who tastes Samson's water will stay in Kiev forever. And now read the text, then do the task. Read and match the parts of the sentences. You have 3 minutes. Check yourself, please. Answer the questions. Do it yourself, please. Read and choose the correct item to complete the sentences. You have 5 minutes. Check yourself, please. Your home task is Write the sentences with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. And our lesson is over. Have a nice day. Goodbye.